first topic I want to talk about really quick before we get into some other things is that I don't like bitch ass niggas. And the reason why I want to start off with that is because
game is about helping us learn the rules of manhood. And a lot of times what happens is we don't fully believe in the rules. We don't fully believe in the information.
You cannot fear rejection.
We got to stand on business out there, meaning that the bitches ain't gonna even fuck with me if they don't think that I'm willing to go the distance behind some shit.
everybody in this room, if you had a bitch ass moment, raise your hand.
When I say I am, I want you to say a motherfucking man. I am a motherfucking man.
Like I said, y'all should have bitches. I'm amazed. It's a struggle for some of y'all.
Once you find something that you're into, it comes before everything else. And then even when you deal with a woman who's into you, she has to compete with that thing, whatever the fuck that is, right?
Stand up if you believe in fear. Stand up right now. Everybody stand the fuck up.
You know, I say bitch a lot and nigga a lot, but, you know, it's with good intention and a lot of love in it and whatnot.
If I'm feeling insecure, is this really me, or did somebody teach me how to feel this way?
I am a motherfucking man.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
What's poppin'? We here, people. What's going on? Yes, people, get the soap, get the Masculine Identity Soap. Go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com and get the soap. Get that shit cracking, man. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure you guys join the memberships too. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com to join the membership. Also go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership and get that shit cracking. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Today is Media Mondays, people. Media Mondays. It is Media Mondays, people. Yeah. So make sure that you guys send in your shit, man. Send in your music. Send in your anything to promote. You feel what I'm saying? Send in your products, whatever you trying to promote, man. Send the shit in. $50 or more donation to get that shit cracking. If you want to call in, $5 or more donation. Call in 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit going. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions at the end. So make sure you guys do that. What's going on, Miles? What's popping with you, man?
Man, just, living life, man. I had a live this morning, had a good live, man. Shout out to the trolls, man. Shout out to the fucking trolls, man.
Real talk.
Shout out to the troll. The trolls be trolling, but everybody got their purpose, so it is what it is. But shout out to my peoples that be joining me on the lives, man. We be chopping up some really good game in the morning times, and it's a beautiful thing. And shout out to everybody that came through over the weekend that checked out all the shows. We had the Manhood is a Skill Set show. That was dope. You went live at 5 on Saturday, man. And then shout out to everybody that came through on the Real Game No Theory. It was a beautiful weekend, man. And how are you doing, Lucario?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, just out here doing my thing, living life, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying each moment. You feel what I mean? That's how you got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
So this nigga King Dow is ready. King Dow, my bad, bro. Let me turn the phone lines on, nigga. This nigga already sent in his support. He and shout out to King Dow, man. Check this shit out, man. King Dow
is already ready. He's already ready.
Check this shit out. King Dow, take off check out King Dow, man. Chop at the Chop Suey Sunset Soiree, nigga. Featuring King Dow, Mosiah, and who's that? E Brown and shit. And take off the ticker too, real quick, so they can see the bottom jump.
All right, hold on one second. Let me take this shit off real quick. All right.
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing down there. All right, cool. Well, yeah, it's $15 pre-order and $18 at the door, man. So make sure y'all go check that out, man. King Dow in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's in Seattle, Washington. You know what I'm saying? At the Chop Suey Sunset Soiree in Seattle, Washington. If y'all out there, man. So yeah, Seattle is a dope ass city. If y'all never been, man, check that shit out. Seattle is a dope city with dope food. That was the birthplace of Starbucks coffee. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to King Dow and his people, man. Make sure y'all go check that out if you are in the city of Seattle. But yeah, King Dow, the phone lines are open. So whenever you're ready to call in, so we can get this shit popping, because you already sent your shit in. Everything's ready. Like I said, I told you I was gonna promote your shit. So make sure check that out. Oh, here we go. All right. 425. Is this King Dow?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay, sir. All right. Yeah, nigga. So, and look, shout out to you, man. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about consistency, preparation, doing what you're supposed to do to make sure shit goes down, man. Because a lot of y'all niggas be blaming life for your own problems, but it's because you don't show up. Nigga like King Dow is on it. You know Yo, King Dow sent his support for the promotion and all that while I was on my morning live this morning. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it is what it is, man. Don't play games with my nigga, man.
It's the tree will always rise to the crop, you know what I'm saying? Like 1950 says, winners win. So that's what it's about.
Facts.
Exactly.
So your shit is called Gallivant?
Gallivant. And so this one's shot by my guy Q, another videographer I work with. We just was working on a video yesterday. And one thing I want to say about him and what I want to say about my guy, talk about no excuses. Quentin, he has autism, right? And then Zach has no colon. So y'all niggas have no excuse. And I dance like my grandma. So like, what are we talking about?
Wait a second. Wait. Now I'm looking at the joint. Which one do you want me to play? Because I see three. I see the Gallivant Visualizer official music video. Then I see King Gallivant audio visualizer. One of them got 23K views, and the other one got 39K views. Which one?
Oh, okay. Play the official visualizer. It should be like the thumbnail should be like half my face with a sword or some shit. So yeah, play that.
Okay, half your face with a sword. All right, yeah. All right, cool. All right, hold on. Let's get everything set up. All right, hold on. All right. And tell us more about the show coming up in Seattle, man. Tell us more about that while I set this up.
Yes, sir. So yeah, May 25th at Chop Suey. So it's going to be a day show, which means like doors open at 5. The show starts at 6. And it's going to go till 8:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I also sent you the ticket link, Miles. I don't know if you saw it, but if you want to, put that in the chat or something for people, they can also get the ticket, or they can click the link in my bio on my IG, KingDao1.
Okay.
So for those who are local, you can purchase tickets to go, and those who are not, even if you just want to like purchase to support, y'all can do that too.
Where did you send the ticket link?
I also sent it to your DM on IG.
Oh yeah, see, I'm not a. Yeah. No, I got it. You also sent it in the email. I'm better with the email, bro. I'm better with the email. So let me actually copy that, and then I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the chat, man. So you guys could copy paste this. Yeah, no, copy paste this if you want to get a ticket. If you're in Seattle, if you plan to be in Seattle, in May, check this shit out, man. There go to joint. That's King Dao show. Let me type it again, King
yes,
Dao.
Sir. And Mosea is headlining, and then E and I are the openers type shit. So yeah.
Real quick, is by any chance is Mosea single?
She is, yeah.
Guys, get your tickets. Go with her thick ass. All right, there you go.
Get it cracking.
Yo, go holler at Mosea with her thick ass. You already know what it is. But anyway, hey, just trying to give niggas a reason to show up to the show, bro. That's all.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is.
Hey, I got another video with her. I'll drop next week to get niggas more, enticed and shit.
There you go. It's all about that slow burn, baby. All right, so check this out, guys. King Dao, my man is prepared. My man is, he's been on point and consistent. This is what it's all about. This is why the early bird catches the worm. You feel what I'm saying? Pause. And then so we got King Dao, Gallivant Visualizer. This video already has 23,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all haters keep hating. You feel me? So let's check it out, man. King Dao, Gallivant, let's go.
Have a stance, make a move, have a plan. Master man, through the groove, do a dance. On the land, it's a tune that you choose. Gallivant, get a dance, have a stance, make a move, have a plan. Master man, through the groove, do a dance. On the land, it's a tune that you choose. Gallivant, wake up on another awakening. Never slow up, this is how I'm measuring. Power up for those who are listening. Glow up, dripping as I'm listening. I'm awaiting for allegiance. Tell me if you understand. I'm anointed, can you see it? This is not for common man. Get a dance, have a stance, make a move, have a plan. Master man, through the crew, do a dance. On the land, it's a tune that you choose. Gallivant, get a dance, have a stance, make a move, have a plan. Master man, through the crew, do a dance. On the land, it's a tune that you choose. Gallivant. Please don't let me be sitting down so free in the tree with my melody, sipping on some tea. I'm Bobby, why you mad at me? Manifesting dreams, how I see you just chose to sleep on your family tragedy. I'm just in the back with vanilla girl, like a snack, soft and smooth like soup, kissing on my neck and my lap. Don't know how to act, look at how she blush. I attract, I know who I am. This is now the plan, I exact. Get it bends, have a stance, make a move, have a plan, mess a man, with the truth, do a dance, understand. This is tune, that's what choose. Get it bends, get it bends, have a stance, make a move, have a plan, mess a man, with the truth, do a dance, understand. This is tune, that's what choose. Get it bends.
Yeah.
So wait, King Down, let me ask you a question. So does the is the vocal supposed to sound that low? Is that the style, or what was the situation with that?
As far as like the main vocal or like the background singing?
No, the main vocal, like of you rapping and shit.
Yeah, it was meant to be that low in that register. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say if it wasn't, you need to turn it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like,
yeah, the drum, the live instrumentation drowns out the vocals a little bit. That is, I did notice that myself.
Right.
Notice myself as far as a mix, definitely. But I mean. But you know what I want you to do? Talk about the song, like gallivant. What are you really saying in the song? Because gallivant is not a word that a lot of people use, and so I'm sure niggas is like, what the fuck are you talking about, gallivant? So tell the people about the song.
Right. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that so this song comes off my Kingdom album, and the whole point of me putting that album together was to show the different elements of my style. From trap to R&B to soul, because I call my music genre transcending. So like I grew up on a bunch of different types of war music, and I want to blend that in to show that this is my kingdom. When you come through to listen to this album. So Gallivant is the first song, and basically what I'm saying is that's like the king energy that I'm embodying, where I'm like rallying the troops. Right, I want to surround myself with people who understand that it's kind of like a battle cry. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And for those that don't know, well, from what I understand, the word gallivant also means to like walk around with swag and like let it all hang out, show like you're kind of showing off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're gallivanting, you're having a good time, you're showing off, like you're releasing positive energy and that type of shit. So that's what gallivant from what I understand actually means too. So but this shit look crazy. What is this, Sway? Are you screaming? What are you doing in this motherfucker right here? This shit. Hold on.
Okay, so the background vocals, that's me and my producer. We're doing that all together.
Right.
And then of course I'm doing all the verses and hooks and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. No, you know what else I'll say too? That shit has like a stadium feel to it. Like like that. Oh, it sound like Kanye's Can't Tell Me Nothing. Like nah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. You're right, Zach.
Hey, listen, man. Look. But I want to see what this is about. Hold on. Yeah, let me get this beat. This shit's crazy. Oh. This is very genre transcending.
Let me fly with Sway. I've been with her riding in the dark like a ring ray.
Nigga, you crazy, man. This shit is fire. I like this shit too, goddamn. I'm about to put this on the Media Mondays playlist too, man. Man, this nigga King Dow got some shit, man. That's what's
It's heavy.
Wait, what you said? Give a Pence, have a stance?
So I'm saying get advanced, have a stance.
Get advanced, have a stance. Okay, yeah. Make a move, have a plan. Yo, do you still have that sword, or was that just props for the video?
I still got it. Yeah, I still got it.
Oh, okay.
Wake up on another awakening. Never slow up. This is how I'm measuring. Power up for those who are listening. Glow up. Listening.
Yeah, like there were some parts where some words get drowned out by the bass and the kick.
I'm awaiting for allegiance. Tell me if you understand. I'm anointed.
Hey, that part is cool.
Can you see it? This is not for common men. Get advanced, have a sense.
Yeah, there's just certain little parts where your words get drowned out just a little bit by the instrumentation, but for the most part, it's pretty decent. Right. Like as far as the mix, but everything else sounds good. You know what else I wanted to say too? I get like a old reggae vibe too. I got like a good Bob Marley vibe out of the bass line too.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I did all the bass line on that one and a lot of the music I've done. Yeah.
Nice. That's what's up. And you know what else I like too? I like your pronunciation of the words. Like you definitely go out of your way to pronounce the words kind of different and shit. Like to bring a nuance to the sound. So I appreciate that shit too. Facts.
Yes, sir.
Yes, man.
Yes,
yeah. But anything else you want to say real quick before we get out of here?
No, man. Just make sure y'all, click the link to get your tickets for the show.
Right.
Check out my new single, Man. It's on all streaming platforms. You can click the link in my browser. Check that out. My latest single. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep doing this every week and keep following the movement. And then thank you guys as always, Lucario and Miles, for taking the time out and helping us artists. And so this is what it's about.
Wait, can we preview Man real quick?
Oh yeah.
Fuck it, Leon. Let's do it. We only go preview it because are you coming up with a music video for it?
I wasn't planning on it because I had some other shit coming.
Okay, let us know. Just keep us posted.
I can do it all my way. Never needed help, okay. Sitting in the moment, always find my place. Putting in the work, no pay. If you dare to stay, better not play with me. Working on the business to shape my space. As I rest my case, I can do it all my way. Never needed help, okay. Sitting in the moment, always find my place. Putting in the work, no pay. If you dare to stay, better not play with me. Working on the business to shape my space. As I rest my case.
Okay.
That's your fire.
This nigga King Dow got hits, man. Stop playing with my nigga King Dow. See, go to King Dow, subscribe, guys. I already hit the like button on it, and it is already on the Media Mondays playlist. So make sure you guys are a part of that, man. Get on that Media Mondays playlist and play these hits, man. My niggas got
on the top like I'm up when I pop, when I'm putting in the work, do not stop till I drop. As I mentioned in the verse, I'm dope, can I flop? Niggas coming with the smoke, I want all, I am God. So
yo, that's the first time I heard you use the word nigga in the song. Shout out to you. All right.
That's crazy.
Let me find out King Dow getting gangster on these niggas. God damn.
I hear you, damn nigga.
Hey, Appreciate you, King Dow, man. Thanks for your support of Media Mondays, man. Thanks for coming through with all the different music and the genre transcending content, man. We appreciate it, man, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always, man. Much love to y'all. I'm gonna get back into it before I gotta deal with these damn kids.
All right.
Shout to y'all.
All right, man. Have a good one, man. We appreciate you, man. Take it easy.
Yes, sir. I'll see you next week. Thank you.
Peace, bro. Yes, King Dow in the building, man.
I like that. I like it.
Yo, make sure y'all go to King Dow on YouTube, man, and on Instagram, and I think he's on Spotify too, man. Go subscribe to my nigga, man. Go listen to his music, man. He got a lot of shit.
Check out all that shit, man. So, guys, man, I'm telling y'all, send in y'all shit, promote your shit, get the shit cracking, get it popping. So today's topic, man, 7 ways women run game on modern males. Okay, so basically, when we talk about running game, that just basically means using some form of like manipulation to get over on you. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this you got to understand is that a woman cannot run game, a woman cannot manipulate you if you have game. So women can only run game on males and run game on guys who don't have game. So if your game is weak, you're basically going to get, chicks is going to run game on you and basically manipulate you. And you're going to be upset, pissed off, angry. You're going to be gravitating to a lot of these videos that talk about female nature and why women do this and why women do that. And, women are fucked up. And you're going to gravitate to all these things. So you want to tell you guys, 7 ways that women do this so that you'll be aware of this, so that you'll understand what's actually happening out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys have to understand that this is going to go on if you don't step up your game. Now, some of y'all might have been in these situations, before, right? And what happens is that you are going to continue to be in these situations and keep getting manipulated if you don't understand what's going on. And this is the messed up part. The messed up part is that while it's happening, you don't really understand that it's happening. So then it's going to keep happening. And then you're going to keep suffering and being frustrated. You understand? And then this is the thing that makes you guys, pissed off, angry at women, think there's something wrong with women and all this other stuff. But understand, women do this to guys that they want to get over on because they don't really respect those type of guys. So if you're the type of guy the woman doesn't respect, she's going to try to do this, right? But if you're the type of guy who has game, you're not going to have this woman be, allowed in your situation, in your circle and all that other stuff, right? So we're going to go 1 through 7. This is in no order of importance, right? But we're going to talk about, 7 ways that women run game on modern males. All right. So the first thing we got on the list is lying about how sexual they are, okay? Lying about how sexual they are. So, first way women run game on you guys is lying about how sexual they are. So basically what that means is that women generally will lie to guys about how much sex they're having, how much they like sex, all this other stuff. We talked about this before, but you got to understand that the women only lie to guys who they know aren't really getting any. You understand what I'm saying? Let me follow what I'm about to say here. If you're the type of guy who's sexually attractive, sexually appealing, you get sex, shit goes down when you deal with women. These women don't lie to you. They don't even need to, they won't even bring it up. They won't even, bring that type of energy to you. But what happened is that women will lie to beta males because they know that beta males need to hear the lie in order for the woman to get what she wants. You understand? So what happens is that a woman is dealing with a guy who she's not really that into, but he has money. He might be a generous dude who's going to take care of her, wine and dine her, all this other stuff. So what she's going to do is that she is going to pretend or act as if she's not that sexual, because the guy, the beta male who's taking around doing all these things, he wants to have sex too. So he's trying either directly or indirectly to have sex. And then so what happens is that while he's trying to have sex, she's going to sort of fall back and try to be like, chill, let's wait, let's get to know each other. So that within itself is her lying about how much she wants sex. The thing is, she doesn't want sex that much from that guy. So she's going to lie to you and make you think that it's going to come at some point. Right. So this is why she says, yeah, I like you, but you know, I really want to get to know you. I'm not the type of girl, so forth and so on, yada, yada, yada. You've heard all the shit, right? And so what happens is this is her running game on you so that you can take her on more dates, talk to her on the phone more, get to know her more, give her more attention. And then what's going to happen is that she gives you the idea of the possibility of sex. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry. That's why he has a book, Possibility of Sex, right? It's because she dangles the vagina around so that you can keep giving her attention. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that she's lying about how sexual she is because in front of you, she's acting as if she is not that sexual. But see, this is the thing. Most guys, and let me say this, the reason why women can run game on you like this is because you actually deep down want the woman to run game on you. That's the part you guys got to understand. Anytime a woman is manipulating you, part of you wants to be manipulated.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is what y'all don't get. Because what happens is that the truth is something you can't handle. So you actually want to live in the manipulation.
You can't handle the truth.
Exactly right. So her manipulation works because you, in some form of fashion, is being cooperative with the manipulation.
Right.
But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit, though?
No, well, you know, it's exactly what you said, bro. They have to act as, you know, they have to act a certain way, and use sex as a carrot to dangle in front of the dude because they know. At the end of the day, women know that that's what men want. And I'll say this too, that there are times when a woman acts like they're not that sexual, but then there's other times when they act like they are that sexual.
Right. Exactly.
You understand that there are other times where they want to extend the date, or they want to, ensure that there's possibly a second date. Mm-hmm. Right. So they'll act like they're sexual, but just not. I just don't want to do it tonight because I just don't do stuff from the first date. But I'm super sexual. Like that's all I do. You know, I'm the best at, you know, these women that say, well, I'm the best at giving head and blah, blah, blah. And so sometimes the dude is like, oh, word, she acting mad freaky and she wants to do it and blah, blah, blah. And so you'll sit there and, you know, keep buying her drinks and keep talking to her and keep showing her, you know, all this attention and you'll be texting her and all of this crazy shit. And that's what she wants. Just so by the second time, she'll run more game on you and try to extend it even further. You understand? But a nigga like me, I'm already letting her know that by the second date, you coming straight to the crib. By the second date, you better wear something sexy. By the second date, it's going down. And if you think it's not, then all this shit is done. Like we're done. You understand? So the main part about these chicks is realizing when they playing games by having a tight program, having tight game. And when we say having tight game, all it really means is that you know exactly what you want.
Right.
So if the chick ain't coming with it, then she gets no more of your time and energy.
Right. No, that's fact. And I'm glad you brought that up too, about like how women will pretend that they are that sexual. I remember I was on a date with this girl once and she was talking that same shit. She was like, oh yeah, you know, I really love sex and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. And I just love to get down. And then so at the point of the date where I told her, I said, come here. I said, come closer to me.
Yeah.
Right? And then so I was about to kiss her. And then she was like, oh, I don't really kiss on the first date. I said, oh, no problem. I said, listen, ended the date immediately and never talked to that girl again. Because basically and again, this is what you guys got to understand is that, see, what happens is in that situation, think about it in a very logical way. If you're this sexual, but then at the same time, you say, well, I'm not going to kiss on a first date. That's a contradiction.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? That's a contradiction. So at that point, I'm like, oh, so you're full of shit. Okay, we can end the date now.
Either it's a contradiction or you're letting me know that you're just not sexually attracted to me.
Exactly. Right. So either way, we ain't doing this.
Exactly. You so sexual, bitch. You won awards for giving head and all this other shit. But I told you to lean in for the kiss or some shit. You acting funny?
Right.
Oh, so that means you just not fucking with me. All right, we can end the date right now.
Exactly. Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, guys. Please, please, never be afraid to cut shit short.
Exactly.
Cut the short shit short, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let these bitches know I'm not here. I'm not here to entertain you.
Right.
I'm not here for the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even on these dating apps, all these bitches, I want to get to know you. Want to be no.
Exactly.
Yo, what's going on? Let's meet up for drinks. And you know, if it goes good for the drinks, I'm trying to get you back to the crib. Oh, well, I'm not that kind of girl. All right, peace.
Exactly. We're done.
We're done. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. But here's the thing. A lot of you think, well, if I'm always charging chicks to the game, when am I ever going to get some pussy?
Right.
That's what most niggas is thinking. So they be like, yo, man, that's why I don't fuck with Lucario and Miles, because, you know, when am I going to get pussy if I'm always charging bitches to the game? Because most of these bitches don't be liking niggas like that.
Right.
Because that's what you believe.
Mm-hmm.
Us, on the other hand, we're like, yo, there's chicks out here that be fucking with a nigga for real.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the chicks that we looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for chicks that's willing to play games and fuck around with y'all.
Exactly.
Niggas like us, it's like, no, I know what a bitch look like and act like when she's feeling a nigga. So that's all I'm looking for.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like just like when you go to the sneaker store and you only buy shoes that fit,
Mm-hmm.
I work with bitches that fit, meaning fit my program.
Exactly.
But we got 609. You're online with Miles and Lucario. Name, age, city, and where did you donate?
Yo, this is Josh from Jersey, man. 25. Donated to PayPal. Lucario.
All right. Hold on. Let me double check. Hold on.
Damn.
All right. I got you. That's what's up. So what's up? What's the question?
What up, Cario? What's up, Miles, man?
Yo, how old are you, sir?
25.
25. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Damn, just calling yesterday, but all right. So my question to you guys is, if a female tells you something, like, for instance, like I'm dealing with this chick, I've been dealing with her for about 3.5 months, went on our first date, like not even a week ago, and I hit her up and asked her when is she free this week. And she told me that she will let me know by a certain time, and she asked me, is that cool? And so I said, yeah. And then she didn't. She hit me an hour after that. Should I fall back a little bit, or?
So wait. So hold on. So when did she say she was going to hit you back?
So this was yesterday. She said she was going to hit you back by 3:00. And she didn't hit me until 4:25 to be exact.
Okay, what did she say?
What did she say, or what did I say?
No, what did she say? You said she hit you back. What did she say?
Oh, she said, I apologize, I forgot to hit you back. I was busy. She said something about her doing hair and whatnot. And then she told me when she'll be free this week.
Okay, and so you saying should you charge to the game because she didn't hit you back at 3:00?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, charge or fall back, because this is the woman that I'm vetting.
Okay. Well, this is the thing. This is what I'll say. So she said she needed to get to hit you back, and she has to like check her schedule and all that other shit.
Yeah, she said she had to check her schedule. She was busy doing hair or whatever the case.
Right. So this is what I would say. So what I would say to you is that you can set up the date with her, right? But you need to teach her that when you say this is what you mean. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to understand. So this is the thing. When you guys are dealing with women, right? What happens is that when they meet you, right, and they interact with you, they may not necessarily know the particulars, but also because they deal with a lot of goofy ass niggas. Now, depending on how a woman responds back to you. So let's say she took 3 days to get back to you. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But if she just took an hour to get back to you, that's not that crazy. Now, what you could charge us to the game if you want. I'm not saying you can't. What I'm saying is that you could set the date and then you let her know, hey, listen, when, the next time when you say you got to, when you're going to hit me back, or I tell you to hit me back this time, you got to hit me back this time. You understand? So that's the start of you teaching her how to be with you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna charge her because
she's
so
bad, right? She's bad, right, bro?
No, I'm not even looking at that. Like, she's just been consistent. Every time I tell her to do something, she does it. She's been following my lead. So
she's been consistent.
Yes,
she's been consistent. You said it's been you said it's been how long?
3.5 months. We just went on our first date. I took on a date not even a week ago.
You took and what have you been doing? What have you been doing in between that time?
What you mean? Like,
you said you've been seeing her for 3.5 months, and you said you just took her on the first date a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yes, sir.
What have you been doing in between that time? What have you been doing the last 3 months?
Just fucking her. That's all.
Okay, now every time you set up the time to fuck, does it go through smooth?
Yes.
Explain. You set up the time to fuck, and then what happens?
I set up the time to fuck 9:30 p.m. to be exact. She comes through, we fuck, and then a little small chat, and then we leave.
Okay, now every time you've ever set up the time to fuck, has she ever says, "Can I get back to you"?
No.
Okay, but you took her on a date the other day. Now she's telling you, "I'll get back to you."
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what happened yesterday.
That's what happened yesterday. And you claim you trying to vet this woman for what? What you trying to vet her for?
Well, that was someone that I was seeing for a relationship.
So you think
later down the line?
You think you could see her in a relationship later on down the line, right?
Well, that's what I was vetting her for, but I called you guys to ask you guys.
How have you told her this?
Have I told her that? No.
You sure?
Well, she had brought to my attention, she asked me, like Mr. Carr said, a woman will ask you, what are we? Where's this going? Blah, blah, blah.
And what did you say?
I just told her that, I like spending time with her as far as, what we've been doing, having sex. And, I said, we'll see where this goes.
It's funny because I didn't even know you seen her for 3 months. I thought this was a chick you went on a first date with, and this is the second time you're about to see her. That's what I thought. That's what I thought at first. So you've been fucking with this chick for 3 months, and this is the start of y'all like actually going out on dates more and shit, right?
Yeah, I had just took her out.
Nah, bro, you need based on what you just explained and the way that you behaving on this phone call, you need to just keep her as a fuck buddy, my nigga. Don't vet her for no fucking relationship. You're not ready. Because if you've been setting up times of fuck and you claim it's been smooth for 3 months, and then you took her on a date, and all of a sudden now, let me get back to you because I got to do some hair. That don't sound right, homie. That don't sound right. It sounds like she's cool fucking you, but she don't like you like that.
Yeah, because I'm like, why all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a situation now. If she's been consistent with seeing you 3 months every time you told her to see you, like, because she's never said, "Let me get back to you" before, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
right. So that's something sounds weird because usually what happens, because this is what happens in the vetting process. As time goes on, she's supposed to get more attached.
He's leaving something out. This nigga's lying.
Right. There got to be something you ain't telling us, bro. Because it don't make no sense that all of us, because she should be jumping for joy that you taking her out and shit. You understand what I'm saying? She should be like, finally, we get to go somewhere. Maybe this is going. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, so the thing is that, like Miles said, maybe she's just like fucking you and not really trying to do anything else.
Yeah, I mean that got to be the case. I mean, I promise you guys, I'm not leaving shit out. Like I'm a mentor. I mean, I'm under Mr. Lucario, Bad Boy membership, so I wouldn't lie to you guys. You know, I wouldn't.
All right. Well, listen. This is what you could do is that what I would say. So what did you say to her? What was your response to her at this point when she told you, "Hey, my bad, I had to see some stuff," and so forth and so on?
Well, after she had said that, she told me her schedule, and I said, "Okay, well, we could see each other this Saturday," and then I was going to explain to her in person.
Okay, so what did you plan for Saturday?
Just the fuck.
So wait, hold on, I'm confused. so you didn't. So okay. So if you just planned to fuck, then what was the difference? I thought you was going out.
Well, I didn't. I mean, yeah, going out, but not as consistent. Or is that supposed to be a consistent thing? Like each time we see each other.
No. What I'm saying is, you told her. Didn't you tell her? Mouse is like, nah. Didn't you tell her? Let's go. We're gonna go do something, which is why she had to check her schedule, right?
No, not do something. I was gonna tell her to come through. That's what I was telling her.
So then, what's the difference from all the other times then?
What do you mean? Like I don't.
So, caller, what I'm saying is this: you said, caller. You said for the first 3 months, y'all was just fucking, and she would come through, and everything was slow and smooth. So, what I'm saying is that you're saying now she said she had to check her schedule to come see you. I thought you said that you were planning to take her out somewhere on a date, right?
No, what I was saying was I had took her out. What I was gonna do, Mr. Cario, I took her out not even a week ago, like I said. This upcoming Saturday, I was just gonna see her, small chat and fuck. Then the next time after that, I was gonna take her out again.
So okay, so you said you took her out and then you hit her up so y'all could get together again to fuck. Did she know that y'all was gonna fuck or like what was this? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not clear on what you're doing. You were supposed to be doing this time. What's going on? I'm confused.
Yeah. She knew that it was just gonna be fucking. Like I wasn't gonna keep taking her out on like at every time because I see her once a week.
Okay, so you told her. So you went out. So where did y'all go when y'all went out the last time?
Where did we go?
Yeah, what'd y'all do?
Yeah, we went to this food spot that I usually like to go to, so I just took her out there.
Okay, so you went to the food spot, and then what happened after that? Did y'all smash that day?
Yeah, right after, yeah.
Okay, and so now you told her, hey, let's meet up Saturday to smash? And she said, I gotta check and let you know?
Yeah, she said she'll get back. She asked me, is it cool for her to get back to me at 3:00? This was yesterday. I said, yeah, that's cool. And then she didn't get back to me until 4:25 to be exact.
Okay, so now let me ask you this question. Because you said that when y'all would smash, it was 9:30, y'all would smash. So y'all always smash at 9:30?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so and y'all always smash at 9:30 on Saturdays?
Yes, sir. Either Saturdays or Sundays.
Nah, some ain't right. That don't even make sense, bro.
Right.
That don't make sense.
Nah, bro. Something ain't right, bro. Something ain't right.
That don't even make sense. That literally logically makes no sense. You see what I'm saying?
Caller. When these last 3 months, when it's time for y'all to smash, what do you text her and say?
When I'm scheduling it?
Bruh, are you listening? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. When it's time for y'all to meet up and smash, what do you text her and type into the text?
I say, hey, when are you free to smash?
Okay. And then what does she text you back and say?
She lets me know the day, and then I let her know if that day is good for me. If it is, then 9:30.
Okay, cool. What did you say this time?
I said the same exact thing.
And then she said, I got to get back to you.
She asked me, she said, can I get back to you at a certain time, which was 3:00? I said, yes, that's cool. And then she did not get back to me until an hour and a half later, 4:25 p.m. to be exact. I'm not lying to you guys.
So wait. So you said she lets you know the date, and then it's 9. Then you say 9:30, or is it every Saturday? That's what I was asking before.
Mm.
She lets me know the day, but it's usually either a Saturday or Sunday that we both link.
Okay. And so this is the thing. This is the thing that's confusing me, because this is what happens, right? So what happens is that part of when you guys are hooking up with these girls, right? You're gonna get into a certain rhythm. You understand? So if usually y'all meet up on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, to smash at 9:30, right? Then what had happened is that she would have, and this is usually what had happened. She would have told you before you even told her, hey, this weekend, I got to let you know about this weekend because so-and-so is happening. So I'll get back to you. Right. But you try to set it up, and then she says that, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that's kind of weird, because if the rhythm is we get together on the weekends and fuck, if she knew there was something that might be happening, why wouldn't she tell you that beforehand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure though. Like I was just worried about, me
right. So now with all this information, now what I would say is that at this part, and this is why I definitely agree with what Miles is saying, you need to leave her as a fuck buddy.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because at first, what I thought you said was this was a chick that you just met. Y'all went out one time, and then you said, let's get together again. And she was like, oh, I got to check. And then she just hit you up an hour later. That's different. But if y'all been consistent every weekend fucking, and then all of a sudden, now she got to get back to you, and then she got back to you an hour and a half late. Okay, yeah, we're just going to be fuck buddies. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so I would say, yeah, just keep on some fuck buddy shit. Don't take it too seriously. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just hit her up. Y'all keep hooking up, and then find other women to vet. You feel what I'm saying?
What about this chick makes you want to vet her for a relationship, bro? That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, it was just her consistency. I mean, she's my type physically, and she ain't something that I'm used to as far as like girls being stuck up and shit.
Okay. I don't know.
I would keep her as a fuck buddy, to be honest. Now that I'm hearing the whole thing, I keep her as a fuck buddy. Because Rita said maybe she was waiting to see if he still wanted to link this weekend. But he told her he wanted a link, and she said she got to get back to him. And so what happens is this, right? The fact that she took an hour and a half later to hit him up is very telling. See, again, it'd be one thing if they just met and this is only the second time they were going to meet, because then if it's only the second time they're going to meet, they're not in a rhythm yet. You understand? And also she's coming off of whatever situation she was with before, so she don't really know what the rhythm is. So now that she know what the rhythm is, and then she's just like, oh, very like haphazardly with it. You understand what I'm saying? That's very telling. You see what I mean? So, and the thing is, if she had something that she knew was coming up or thought was coming up, that would have been something that she would have said beforehand. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I would say just keep her as a fuck buddy, bro. that's what I would say.
Yeah, trying to vet her for a relationship might be a mistake, or sometimes you have situations during the vetting process where you got to slow things down so she can really prove her consistency, bro.
Mm-hmm.
because it just seems like you're giving her too much credit too fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of a 12-month situation, she seems like she might be an 18-month situation, bro. Because if she's already fucking up with the consistency at this point, then it's like, what's going on? I mean, we've been good consistently for 3 months, and then all of a sudden you got to get back to me, and then on top of that, you get back to me late. Like, nah, I'm not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. The situation's supposed to be tighter as time goes on.
Time goes on, exactly.
With a new nigga, I said this a bunch of times. I did videos on this long time ago. I said, when a woman first gets with you, that is the time where she's the least attached to you. So that's the time where she does shit like this, where, oh, whatever, I'll get back to him, whatever, or she's all over the place. The more a woman gets into a rhythm with you, that's the more consistent and the more attached, the more tight the situation should be. So if she says, hey, I'm gonna get back to you at 3 to let you know, right? She's gonna get back to you before 3. You understand what I'm saying? Because she would be that excited to see you and to make something happen.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. There's some little rift there. So since that little rift is there, just keep her as a fuck buddy. Or if you're gonna continue to vet her, like Miles said, you gotta give her the 18 months.
Yeah, you gotta extend that out a little bit because she's showing inconsistency. But I want to ask you, how did you said you took her to eat, a couple of weeks ago? How did that date actually go?
It went pretty smooth. I mean, we were talking, laughing, flirting. We had a good time.
All right.
As far as I'm concerned.
As far as you know. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, just watch that. That's what I'll say. You don't necessarily have to charge her to the game, bro. But I would say, because there's a reason why you called in today, bro. There's a reason you called in, and she got back to you late, and there was a disruption in the harmony. There was a disruption in the consistency. That's why you called us today. So with that being said, just extend the vetting process if that's the case. You don't necessarily have to charge her, but you definitely gotta watch her a little bit more acutely and tighten up your game. Tighten up your game, meaning you got to make sure that your rhythm, your consistency is tighter, bro. Like you gotta know what you're doing. So if you see her once a week, keep shit the same, keep shit tight. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And what I would tell you to tell her is that she needs to make sure that she's on time.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the next time, if she says, is it okay if I get back to you? Be like, tell her. Don't let her choose the time. Be like,
right.
Tell her, be like, well, you have until this time to get back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let her suggest the time. You got to let her know, okay, if you want to get back to me, cool, but you have until this time to get back to me. And if she misses the deadline, then she's demoting herself. You get what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact.
And that's what I mean by keep your shit tight. Because you claim you're trying to vet her. It sounds like you kind of falling for this chick. But these are the critical moments in the vetting process where you got to check yourself. You got to that you're not getting too emotionally attached to let her get away with shit where she's becoming less consistent and you're trying to become more consistent. And that's where shit starts to fall apart.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's why I called you guys. Cause I ain't trying to be like one of these callers that call when the fucking milk is spilled already. Like I'm trying to keep my shit tight. So
gotcha.
I appreciate the game, yo.
Okay, yeah. You set the time, bro. If she want to get back to you, and I don't even like that shit. That get back to you shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, bro.
Hey, I'm like, it's weird.
Especially since you've been doing something consistently for the last 3 months.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's wild. You see what I mean?
Bro, you gotta watch her, bro. You gotta watch her. And I'm not saying you need to go check her phone or hire a private investigator to make sure she ain't cheating and all that. I'm saying watch the consistency. And if she starts to get less consistent, just demote her, bro. Because now she's moving into fuck buddy territory and she can't go past that. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
Appreciate
take it easy.
That,
yes, sir. Good luck, bro. Good luck. Take it easy.
Real talk. You got more calls?
Yeah. We got 803. Oh, we got two 803s. All right. So 80376. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. And where did you send your support, sir?
Hey, this is me, but on a different phone.
Oh, so you okay? All right, whatever, man. Talk.
Yeah. No, because my phone's at 1% and it's gonna die. So I just called you on a different phone real quick.
Okay.
Make sure I won't die while I speak to y'all.
Okay. All right. Well, which number are you speaking from then? The 76 or the 39?
No. It's not 76. It's the other one.
It's the other one. All right. So I'm gonna remove the 76, and we're just gonna keep talking on the 39. All right. Go ahead, bro. Name, age, city. What's up? And where did you send your support?
My name is Gabriel. I'm 19. I'm from South Carolina, and I PayPal Lucario.
PayPal.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
All right, so I got a question that refers to what Lucario podcast about emotions. What is you talked about a belief being bullshit? How do you know a belief is bullshit?
Well, the thing is that it's not necessarily that the belief is bullshit. It's that the belief that you're holding on to is not anything that needs to basically be something you take seriously. Because remember, all belief is something that you think is what it is. You understand? So it doesn't matter if it's true, false, or whatever. It's just what you think. You understand? So basically what I'm saying is you can just believe some other shit, meaning you can phrase or you can, it's just like the story, we talk about the story with the shoe salesman guys, where the two shoe salesmen go into the village and one shoe salesman's like, listen, man, nobody wears shoes here, so I'm not going to make any money. I'm out. And the other shoe salesman is like, damn, nobody wears shoes here, so I'm going to make a killing because I'm going to sell all these shoes. Right. So it's the same situation, but they believe two different things. So you can choose what you believe in. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, when it comes to belief, if you're in a situation where you're like, oh man, you know, let's say you talk to a girl and she don't want to talk to you, she reject you. One guy could be like, man, she rejected me because I'm ugly and I'm nothing and nobody likes me. And another guy's like, man, she rejected me because I was too much for her. I'm a fly ass nigga. She couldn't handle me. You see what I'm saying? Same situation, two different beliefs. You see what I mean?
Right. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Because I asked that because I got a baby on the way, but before we first found out, it was a possibility that the kids were the unborn baby was gonna get aborted. Now, during that possibility, I mourned the possibility of the death of my unborn child, and I was deciding, okay, because when I heard that, I'm like, is that belief bullshit? Is there a reason for me to cry? Because even after that, I watched Anthony DeMello about attachment and everything. And this is before I even heard your podcast about emotions. And I asked myself, I'm like, you know, why cry? Like, why did I cry? I've just been trying to figure that out. And I understand that it's because I've been told that somewhere between my life, it's been a told that, you know, death is, you know, something to cry about. But
right, yeah, well, that's why people cry. It's because this is what, see, and again, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just is what it is. So basically, everything I'm talking about is not a right or wrong thing. It's this is why this happens. So the thing is that, see, okay, so the thing is that the reason why you respond a certain way is because you believe a certain thing. And a lot of times you believe a certain thing is because you've been conditioned to believe that thing is what it is, right? Or to believe that this is the way it has to be. So of course, if a person has a family member or a baby that, you know, passed away or whatever, they're going to cry because they're going to be sad about the death. Do you understand what I'm saying? Being sad about the death comes from believing death is a sad thing. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that those things are connected. Right now, again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying that's what it is. Now, like I was saying in the other example, is that if somebody that you don't know dies, you don't cry because you're not attached to them emotionally. You understand? You're not attached to that person. So therefore, you don't have those emotions. So therefore, you don't cry. So it's not the death that makes you cry. It's your belief in what the death means based on the person that makes you cry. You see what I'm saying? So that's all you got to understand is that you can take any.
That's what I asked about you saying if it's bullshit or not. Like, was that bullshit? As in me crying about the death. Caller. What's up?
Stop asking.
Right.
Here's the thing about beliefs, bro.
Right.
You don't have to ask. You have to decide.
Exactly.
Do you understand that?
Right.
You're calling us asking, you're basically calling Mr. Lucario saying, hey, Lucario, I saw your podcast about emotions. How should I feel about this?
Right, exactly.
This is where a lot of you guys miss the entire point of game and all these discussions.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to tell you, decide.
Right. Exactly.
Decide on what you want to believe, who you want to be. Decide what your masculine identity is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come over here and wear glasses because you see me doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come over here and shape your fucking mustache like how Lucario got it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do things because we do it. Decide what you want to do.
Right. And also understand, see, the thing you're trying to get to, you're asking, is it bullshit? What you have to understand is that everything in life is or isn't bullshit. You just decide, is it bullshit or is it not? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you.
Caller.
Okay,
Let me give you caller. Here's what the thing. When people ask questions like this, like, yo, is this bullshit? The reason why you ask that is because you're afraid of what people might think once you make your decision.
Exactly. And you think that there's a right decision to make.
Right. Because here's the thing. If you make a choice, caller, and say, you know what? Crying over an unborn baby is bullshit because I don't even know that baby.
Right.
You're afraid that somebody in your family is going to come to you and be like, yo, you're so heartless. How could you not feel for that unborn child? What's the matter with you? Why are you so heartless and evil? And you're worried about that judgment from them.
Right. Exactly.
But a man says, I don't give a fuck about that baby, and I don't care who thinks differently.
Right. Exactly. That's a fact. If you look up, there was a story. I think it was what was the actor? I think it was Bradley Cooper, if I'm not mistaken, where he said that he just started to care about his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was some fucking thing. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay.
Yo, shout out to Bradley Cooper. God damn, that's beautiful. I love that. I like that. I really like that.
Oh man.
Bro, like me, when I hear these stories of these men talking about, yo, my ex-wife won't let me see my kids and blah, nigga, maybe it's because I don't have kids of my own, but I want to tell these niggas, man, fuck that kid.
Mm-hmm.
Write him a letter and postmark it or something. And when that kid is 18, if you feel like trying to develop a relationship, reach out to the motherfucker when the mother's not influencing his life. But for me to stress my life out,
right,
and fight a bitter baby mama or ex-wife just because I'm trying to have a relationship with a fucking kid, man, get the fuck out of here.
See, I'm finding it. It says Bradley Cooper admits he struggled to really love his daughter for the first 8 months. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
That's crazy. That's crazy. And Bradley Cooper got money, so it's not even about the money.
Right.
Caller. The point is, bro, don't be afraid to decide.
Oh God, yo, this nigga said, they said the actor explained that before he and his ex, Irana Shaynik, whatever he's explained it, welcomed their child in 2017. He had a difficult time understanding why parents would say, I would die in a second for my kid, adding, if I'm gonna be honest, the first 8 months, I don't even know if I really love this kid. Yo, it's just wild, bro.
Oh, shout out to Bradley Cooper for keeping it all the way 100.
Exactly right.
And you see, caller, see, that's the difference. Bradley Cooper was honest with himself.
Right.
He was like, I don't even know if I love this fucking kid. Right. And I'm sure there are millions of fucking people looking at Bradley Cooper like, oh my God, he's so heartless. He's this, he's that. How could he even say that? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't give a fuck about what them people are saying. He knows how he feels about it.
Right.
And that's all that really matters. Caller, again, I tell y'all this all the time. Don't worry about what people think. And don't even sit there and say fuck what people think. Because even when you say fuck what people think, you're still addressing and focusing on what people think. Only notice the truth. Instead of saying fuck what people think, say only what I think matters.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Because you're only in control of yourself, caller. You're only in control of yourself. When you go to sleep, you dream your dreams. You don't dream anyone else's dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When you eat food, you shit from the food you eat. When you fuck a bitch, you nut from the bitch you fucking, not from the bitch I'm fucking.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying, caller? So that's what I'm trying to say to you. Don't be afraid to decide. So if your mind, if you believe in your heart of hearts, like you, and it's from an honest place, not having any bias or influence from anyone else, and you like, well, you know, the baby was miscarried and it never made it here, and you know that's a sad situation, but I don't feel sad, and I'm not gonna cry. Then you don't have to feel sad, and you don't have to cry, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's like niggas will feel guilty for not feeling guilty,
right? I mean, come on, man. Yo,
listen, if you want to cry, cry. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And right, if you do feel sad, then so it is what it is.
Right.
But don't feel. A lot of people try to force themselves to feel a certain way because they think that's how they're supposed to feel.
Exactly.
That's not what we're here for, bro. That's not what we're here for.
Right.
We're here to. Our souls are here to use our physical vessels to experience this thing called life.
Exactly.
And then after all of that, we fucking die. And then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the energies get transferred and then somebody else gets a turn. Okay? That's it.
Right. Okay.
All right, caller.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, man. Look, man. Look, if it's honest to you, don't let nobody shame you, bro. As long as you're not breaking laws or bringing harm to anyone else, don't let nobody fuck with you, my brother.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Don't let your family, your girl, even your fucking kids. Nobody, bro. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. I don't care who it is. Your pastor, your teacher, your mentor, even us. Don't let nobody take you away from something that's true to you, homie. No one.
Right. All right, caller.
All right, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all.
All right, man. You're welcome, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. You want to cut the line so we could go through the list or what?
No, keep it open. We'll just keep going as it goes on. You know what I'm saying? Because then
every once in a while, people be saying they don't like when we in the middle of the game and then
that extends the watch time. So niggas got to watch the whole thing to get to everything.
Let's do it now.
We ain't got no timestamps in the comments here. I gotta fucking stay. So fuck it. Teach y'all niggas some patience. But anyway, so the second thing on the list, we got, as far as ways women run game on males, is acting like they need your help with money. Okay. Acting like they need your help with money. So what does that mean? That means that, for example, you try to set a date with a chick and she texts you and she says, hey, can you cash at me like $50 so I can get my hair and nails done so I can look pretty for you on a date? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's her making you feel like, oh, you know, like she needs your help with some money and shit. You feel, oh, can you send me an Uber and to come pick me up? You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She might, you might go on a date with a chick and she say, oh, I needed some help with the babysitter. I really want to see you, but I need some money for the babysitter. So could you help me out with that? Right. And so women do this because there are certain guys out there, because they're so thirsty for sex and to be with a chick, they'll give her the money. You understand? And this is how a lot of dudes that get scammed too. They'll meet a chick online, talk to a chick online. She says, hey, can you cash out me some money so I can look good for the date? This nigga sent her $25. And what happens is the chick never shows up. She stops texting them, and that's that.
Never shows up.
And sometimes it's not even a chick. It could be a nigga acting like a chick. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a crazy hustle. Imagine you got a dude who is not even a chick. It's a dude behind the screen pretending to be a chick, getting these niggas to send him money. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that shit, though? It's crazy.
Oh, nah. Shout out to my bitches in Atlanta, bro. That's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need some money. My car is in the shop. My rent. I need get my rent paid. I need my nails done. I need this. I need that. Like, no, bitch.
Right.
No. Like, to start off, you should at least have your life situated so you can meet a nigga for a date.
Exactly.
All I'm paying for is the experience that I promised. So if I say, hey, meet me for a drink, that's what it is. That's all I'm paying for. If I say meet me for coffee, that's all it is. If I say meet me for a walk in the park and a bottle of water, that's all I'm paying for. Because I'm already giving you my time. I'm already regarding you and I'm inviting you out for an experience. So why the fuck do I need to invest any more money than that?
Exactly. Right.
And the only thing I really have to say is I'm not even mad at the broads. I'm mad at the stupid fucking idiots, the men who would actually extend themselves and give these bitches money to the point where they think they could come and ask me for fucking money.
Right. Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? These stupid ass motherfucking dudes who never understood their own value and always want to pay for a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas is fucking idiots, and y'all only make the game. Y'all only make the game difficult for real niggas. That's all y'all do.
Right. Nah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, it is, again, I don't get mad at females. I pity them because they're females, but there are females out there that understand, and those females, those are the ones I fuck with.
Right.
But it's really these dudes that be fucking it up, especially when it comes to that money shit and the tricking and the simping shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because as soon as a woman knows that you're going to give her money, right, then she realizes that she got you because she knows that she don't deserve that money. She knows this.
She knows that. She knows.
So once you see that you give it to her, she's like, this nigga's stupid.
I recently had a chick on Tinder and shit, and I got this real direct message that I use, right? Like chicks be getting mad when you direct with them because they realize they can't use you. She hit me back with you not even my type anyway. That's why you this and that's why you that. And I was like, oh, what? You mad?
Right.
And my message is mad simple. All I say is, hey, let's meet for a drink. If the chemistry is right, you could probably end up at my place. That's
right.
all I say.
Exactly. Right.
Mad. It'd be angry, but it's because I'm so direct and I know exactly how I want the evening to go.
Right. And she knows that she can't manipulate you. That's the thing. They be like, fuck. They're like, shit, I can't manipulate this nigga. God damn it. I was going to tell him to hit the Cash App so I could get some of my hair and nails done. And I was going to tell him, like, it's funny. I had chicks who they'll hit me up on these apps. They'll send a long ass fucking message as their first message. They be like, hey, I'm looking for this and I'm not looking for a hookup and I'm looking for something serious. And, I suggest that we go here for our first date. And blah. I'm like, what is she talking all this shit for? Like, what do you mean? What is all this shit you suggesting? And like, what?
Wah, 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 wah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, it's so funny because it's like they're fishing for losers.
Facts.
Because the funny part is that a woman knows the only man she's attracted to is the man she submits to. That's it. That's it. She's not submitting to you. She's not attracted to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we tell you guys is that you need a lead so that she follows, because her following is showing that she's about what you're doing. And if she's telling you, giving you these demands, oh, you should give me this, send me money, do all this other stuff, she ain't feeling you. She's running game on your ass. So that's how that goes. You feel what I'm saying? Now that's number 2. So let's move on to the number 3. So the third way women run game on modern males is by crying. Okay? It's by crying. Now, usually this happens when you're like dating a chick, and sometimes this can happen when you're in a relationship with a chick or whatever. If you're the type of guy who don't, who don't got no game, you feel what I'm saying? Is women will cry, and the tears will make a guy feel sorry for them. And when you feel sorry for the chick, then you do what she says so that she'll stop crying. So if she knows that she can use tears to disarm you, she's going to do that. She's gonna play the innocent damsel in distress, or she's gonna play the hurt woman that because this happened, now I'm crying and I'm upset, and you want her to stop crying, so you'll do whatever she wants you to do so that the crying can stop. So they use that in order to be able to manipulate you. And so what happens is that you have to make sure that when she's crying, and especially understanding the context, because the context is going to tell you everything. When you realize that she's crying to manipulate you, you don't respond to that shit. Because when she sees that you're not responding to it, then she'll stop doing it. Do you see what I'm saying? See, it'd be one thing if, let's say, for example, like she's crying because she's in physical pain. That's we get it. If she's crying because a family member died, we get it. But if she's crying because, oh, I feel like, you should spend more time with me. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, we now you're trying to manipulate a motherfucker. You're trying to run game on a nigga.
Right. Yeah. I think if she during her crying, she's explaining her agenda.
Right. Exactly.
If she's clearly trying to get something out of you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, spend more time. Why don't you love me? Why don't you? Or why can't we go to this restaurant? I just want to go because. Or why don't you buy me this thing because I want this thing and you want to love me. Like every once in a while, a chick will be in a mood, but she'll like just feel emotional about what something going on in life in general.
Right.
And that's okay, but even then, you still have to stay level-headed and just kind of move forward with life, bro, and be like, "Hey, they're there. I got you. They're there. No worries." But we still gotta
do the thing, right?
What we gotta do. But when they actually like tell you like, "Oh my God, why won't you do this for me?" Because like I don't know. I just Lucario, don't you just love you?
Exactly. That's a fact.
I love me so much because a lot of the shit that like, I'll say it like this: a lot of the shit that I used to fall for. That I've been able to learn,
right?
I can't get caught with that shit anymore. And a lot of the shit that these niggas out here are still getting caught up on, can't get caught with that shit no more.
Right.
And I just love the fact that like I've passed that stage, bro. Like a bitch gotta come with some super like intricate, nuanced game to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And if she gets over, then more power to her.
Right.
But that regular, oh my God, why can't we go here? Because I want to go here. And if you don't take me, oh my God, I'm going to be so sad.
Right.
Stay sad, bitch. I welcome the opportunity to disappoint the bitch.
Right.
You understand? Because you being disappointed, but still following my program, that's where I want you.
Right.
That's exactly where you need to be. So I know that it's not about the agenda and it's about me. You're focused on me. Here's the thing. A lot of people, when a guy says my way or the highway, right? A lot of people love to look at it as misogyny. What you don't understand is that's how much I believe in me.
Right.
It's not just about my way or the highway just for the ego-driven motivation for things to go my way. It's because I truly believe that my way is the best way for the both of us.
Exactly. Right. That's a fact.
See, this is why so many of these bitches on these podcasts and females, they don't understand when a man who loves and trusts and embraces himself says my way or the highway. It's not about ego. I say my way or the highway. It's like that old movie, The Mac, where the nigga says, baby, you got to trust me and you got to understand that whatever I say, I say it because I know that it's the best for the both of us.
Exactly.
So I'm not telling you nothing just for ego's sake or just because I want to put my foot on your neck and control you. Right. I'm saying this shit because I'm trying to live the best fucking life I can possibly live. And if you're my woman, then you're a part of that.
Right.
So when I say my way or the fucking highway, it's because that's the best option for me and for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe in myself that much that I know, I don't just believe, but I know it's the best option. So is you fucking with me or you not?
Exactly.
And that's the part that niggas don't understand. And see, when a woman looks at you and she doesn't believe you, or she acts like, oh, well, this, that, and the third, she's focused on all of the men that have done her wrong and lied to her and, you misuse her trust.
Right.
Looking at you like you the same type of nigga as them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, bitch, I'm me.
Right.
The reason why you were attracted to me in the first place was because I was living that dope ass life. And you saw me and you was like, damn, he a different kind of nigga. So when I tell you it's my way or the highway, then you gotta be on it like that. It's my way because it's the best way.
Real talk. That's real.
And this is why I tell you guys about a masculine identity, to embrace who you are. Embrace who you are so much so that a bitch don't even have an agenda, where she's not going to use them crocodile tears to change your agenda. She's just going to be influenced and comply with your agenda because she see, bro, the woman has to see that as your life gets better, her life gets better.
Exactly.
She needs to see it. This is where the vetting and the consistency and being the best version of yourself and all of that shit comes into play, because she's seeing it in real time. Exactly. She sees that every time you make more money, then y'all go on better dates. Every time you do better with your business, then the next trip that y'all go on is better than the last. And she's seeing you being more happy and more fulfilled and understand the world better. And so when she has conversations with you, her understanding of the world gets better. This is how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Most of y'all niggas don't believe in yourself.
Right.
So you even believe that the things that you want is wrong somehow.
Right. Exactly.
So when you say it's my way or the highway, you like, oh man, I'm not sure if my way is the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You have to believe that your way is the right way. And because if you don't believe it, how the fuck the bitch gonna believe it?
Exactly.
I'm done. We got to get to the next joint.
Exactly. Nah, that's real shit. That's real shit. That's why I fucks with that. So now, number 4, the fourth way women run game on modern males is gaslighting. All right. So let me explain what gaslighting is. So basically, for those who don't know, gaslighting is basically talking about something that's not true, but trying to get you to believe it's true. You understand? So, for example, a woman will gaslight you in a sense. Let's say you say to your girl, hey, listen, I'm going to go, this Friday, I'm going to go out with my boys, because we're going to the spot or whatever. And then your girl is like, oh, well, why you want to go out with your boy? How come you don't want to hang out with me? And then you're like, I do want to hang out with you, but I'm going out with my boys. He's like, oh, well, listen, if you don't like me, just say that. If you don't love me, just say that. If you don't want to be with me, just say that. That's gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to say that you going out with your boys means that you don't love her, but you do love her. You're just going out with your boys. But women will gaslight you because they want to basically control the situation. You see what I'm saying? Because then they want to get you into the point of saying, no, I do love you. What are you talking about? And then what'll happen is that if you're a lame ass nigga, you're going to not go out with your boys and hang out with your girl just to prove to your girl that you do love her. You see what I'm saying? And that's how they manipulate you and gaslight you.
Rex.
You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of guys, when they're weak, they're very, see, and this is the thing. Because a lot of guys are scared to disappoint their girl, right? They're like, well, I want to make sure she is happy and she feels comfortable at all times. So then this is why the gaslighting can work, because he's like, well, I don't want her to feel bad. I don't want her to feel upset. I don't want her to feel angry. And then what happens is that he just complies with what she wants. You see what I'm saying? And so the reason why gaslighting works so well when it comes to women gaslighting guys is because what happens is that most guys have fallen into women's nonsensical thought processes or how women just get emotional about things. So even though women can get emotional about things and it doesn't necessarily make sense to the guy or doesn't make sense why she's feeling that way, what happens is that a lot of guys lean into that. So what happens is because a lot of guys lean into that, the gaslighting makes sense because the gaslighting is also nonsensical. So then what happens is that you accept the gaslighting because you just think it's another nonsensical thing that you just don't understand because you're not a woman. And then you just go with it to try to make her happy or to try to stop the situation from getting any further. You feel what I'm saying? Because you don't feel like dealing with her emotion. But the women use that to their advantage. They'll say, oh, well, they'll use the gaslighting as another way to just be nonsensical. You see what I'm saying? But
all right, we got 901. 901, you're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send your support?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So the next one we have on the list is number 5. And this one, women definitely manipulate y'all motherfuckers with this. Number 5 is trying to cater to your ego. You know what I'm saying? And this is what a lot of you lame motherfuckers who don't got game fall into. So what women will do is they'll have sex with you and they'll say shit like, "Oh my God, you're so big. Oh my God, you're the best. You're the best I ever had. I've never been with a guy who makes me feel this way," and so forth and so on, right? Or right. She'll say like, "Oh, I don't look at any other guys. Like I only have eyes for you. Like I don't even see other men. Like you're enough for me, baby." All of that bullshit. Right. So what happens is that you want to hear this stuff, but it's them just catering to your ego, and that's a form of running game on you. Because what happens is that when they do this, they disarm you, meaning that because they do this, and then you start to get comfortable. And so when you start to get comfortable, what happens is that you're in a situation where they're able to get you to sort of fall back and let your guard down. And then that's when they're able to do more manipulation. You see what I'm saying? Because when we talk about the gaslighting, the crying, and all this other stuff, what's going to happen is that now you're going to try to appease your chick because chick is a form of validation for your ego.
Right.
So it's like, oh, I don't want to lose her because she told me I'm the best thing she's ever had. And I'm so in love with her because, and so you start to feel certain things for her based on the fact that she's feeding your ego.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of guys get all in that shit, but Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit though?
Yeah. Look, here's the thing, guys. I know it sounds crazy, but I almost don't care if my woman compliments me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I mean, it's nice to hear, a woman say, "Oh, wow, you look handsome," or "You smell good," or what. It's nice to hear that stuff, but none of that stuff really, it doesn't make my day.
Right.
The best compliment a woman can give me is to follow my instruction.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly.
The best compliment a woman can give me is to show up on time. The best compliment a woman can give me is if I told her, "Hey, wear something sexy, wear some heels, do this, do that," and then I go pick her up and I open up the door and she's wearing heels. That's the compliment that I love. And I tell her, I'm like, "Ooh, you look really good. You look really good in them heels. I really like that. That's sexy. I'm glad you got dressed like this for daddy. I really appreciate that."
Right.
The best compliment to me. But her telling me, "Oh, you look nice. You look handsome. You smell good." Bitch, I already know.
Exactly. Right.
You understand? No disrespect, but I already know.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I already know. So you telling me is not even a compliment. It's just confirmation.
Right.
It's confirmation of a fucking universal fact that I look good, I smell good, because I feel good, and I know that I am good.
Exactly.
It's me, bitch. Exactly. Not Juice. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm me, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm him. He's saying I'm him something. I forgot what niggas be saying. They be like, it's like I'm Himuary or I'm him Jones or some shit they be saying. I'm sure niggas in the chat know what I'm talking about. Like, but it's like, yo, I'm him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you fucking with me. That's why you said yes already.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm Timothy Jones. Like, I'm him.
Right.
I already believe this about myself. So when a woman compliments me, it's appreciated, but it's not. I'm never, but it's some niggas out there. If they bitch don't tell them that they look good,
right.
Niggas got a hissy fit the whole fucking night.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, she ain't tell me I'm handsome. I got dressed, I did all the shit, and she ain't even compliment a nigga.
Right.
Nigga, you really looking for a compliment from a woman? Nigga, stop.
You said I'm him Jong-un.
Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. I'm Hemi Turner. That's it. I'm the closest thing to God, bro. I already know this about myself. You know what I'm saying? I already know this about myself. And the thing is that here's the beautiful part about it. Your woman, she wants you to feel that way about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The woman that's really down for you, trust me, she wants you to feel that way about yourself.
Right. Right.
Like there are times me and my chick be talking and we be playing around or just talking, and she'll say some shit like, you look pretty debonair and in that thing, and I'm like, yeah, I set it up that way because it's my world.
Right. Exactly.
and me and her just laugh. You understand what I'm saying? But that shit that I say and I truly believe, I'm like, it's just my world,
Right.
This world and the rest of these people they're just extras in my movie that I'm directing right now.
Mm-hmm.
She'll just laugh.
Right.
You understand? Me and her will just laugh. And but deep down, I know that pussy getting wet. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is that, all right, so why did I bring all that up? I brought all that up to say that a woman shouldn't have that power over you to stroke your ego.
Right.
Because at a certain point, when you believe in yourself as a man, it's beyond ego.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to the core confidence, and it goes to the things that you know, not believe, but the things that you know about who you are as a man.
Exactly.
So a woman telling you all that stuff is like, hey, thanks, honey. Like, thanks, baby. I really appreciate that. But at the same time, I'm like, bitch, I already knew that.
Right. Exactly.
Like, I already knew, thank you for confirming it, but I already knew. So your compliment doesn't have any power over me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So stroking my ego doesn't even help you.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything that happens from this point on is happening because I set it up to happen this way.
Right.
This is what we mean by tight game and having a program. Guys, this man shit is different, man. When you understand this shit, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't no accidents that happen to motherfuckers that got game. You hear what I'm saying to you?
Don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Because the thing is that, it's interesting because like the difference between belief and knowing, right? Is that, knowing is the next step after believing. You see what I'm saying? Because you believe and then you know, right? And what's interesting is that so because even like for example, when a person says something is a fact, right? Facts really just are collective truths. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that the only reason that this is a fact that it's a phone because we all agree this is a phone. You know what I'm saying? Now, what happens is that when you know yourself, that means you know the truth about yourself. It means you know the fact about you. You know the truth about you, which means you know you. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that this is why we say the truth is inside you. So this is the thing where no one can tell you that you're not him. I'm saying because the truth is you are, because you know you are.
Exactly.
No one can, and this is the thing, no one can tell you you're not because you don't need the collective to tell you who you are, because you understand who you are, because once you understand who you are, you understand the whole collective is you. So I don't need you to tell me, I just need to tell myself and then I know everything. You see what I'm saying? Y'all understand it. So y'all walking around pointing the finger and expecting people to tell you who you are. All you got to do is look in the mirror and you will know who you are, and then you will know what everything is.
Exactly.
It's everything. So it's like, yo.
See, I don't need you to tell me I am, so therefore you can't tell me I'm not.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and I swear to y'all, none of this is in the spirit of arrogance or conceit.
Right.
None of this. I swear to God, all the average person listening to this would be like, man, these niggas are conceited. These niggas are arrogant. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
But see, the issue is, the reason why it seems like that is because the most people they don't understand the truth about who they are. You feel what I'm saying? So see, I don't want to get too deep on it, but see, the thing is that, you know, the reason why confidence is so attractive and so important is because confidence is just an understanding and a knowing of who you are, and knowing that you're that guy, knowing you're him, knowing you're God. You understand what I'm saying? So then what happens is the people who don't know, they're looking at you like, nigga, who the fuck do you think you are? You see what I'm saying? And they're saying that because they don't think that way about themselves.
Right.
Because if you understood who I think I am, you would understand who you are too. This is what we try to tell y'all. It's like niggas will hate, but the reason why you're hating is because you don't understand who you are. If you knew who you are, you'd be like, yo, nigga, I fucks with you because I fucks with me. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it works. Because they're like, I see me in you.
Yes. That's when they say game recognized game.
Exactly.
Yo,
that's what we talk about. They're like, that arrogant ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
629. Are you calling or are you trolling? What are we doing? 629. All right. You and I want you to see. I want you to see how people respond to when niggas are showing supreme confidence.
Exactly right.
Notice the two troll calls.
Exactly.
When niggas are displaying supreme confidence, yo, the average nigga, that's the only thing they can do. The only thing they can do is try to call in and disrupt it, because the power of what we're displaying right now on this show right now is something that majority of niggas can't even fathom.
Right.
You understand? Majority of niggas can't fathom. That's why you got the trolls.
That's a fact. That's real talk. All right, so let's move on to number 6. So number 6, so to the 6th way women run game on modern males, and it's telling you what they're not going to do up front, okay? Telling you what they're not going to do up front. So what that means, for example, you on a dating app and the chick says, listen, no hookups. I'm not coming to your house. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. You understand? Or listen, I'm not going to Cheesecake Factory. I don't do that type of shit. Right? So what happens is that women run game on guys, because when they do this is because the only guys that pay attention to that are guys who don't have game, because guys who don't have game think they need to cater to women. So they're like, oh, well, she doesn't like cheesecake, so let me not take her to cheesecake. And these guys aren't leading. So if you're leading, you don't give a shit about what a chick's saying she's not going to do. You let a chick know what you're doing, and she's either going to follow or not.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So if you're not a leader, this is the type of shit that happens where women can run game on you, because you're from the jump taking into account what the woman is saying because you have no program. See, if you have a program, then what she's not going to do is of no interest of you, because you let her know what the program is.
Right.
See, what a lot of times when women say what they're not going to do is they're trying to attract in some form of fashion losers and beta males who are going to adhere to what they're saying. But when that same woman says she's not going to do A, B, and C, when she meets a man, she's going to do A, B, and C. That's what you guys got to understand about women. Women generally don't stand on anything. This is why we're saying that women don't have an identity. When we say that, we're not trying to disrespect women. We're just saying that what happens naturally is the woman gravitates to what the man wants. This is what we try to tell y'all. So this is why we say have a program, lead, because the woman who's attracted to you is going to follow your program. It's that simple. So you don't have to ask a woman, well, what do you want to do? You don't need to ever ask a woman what she wants to do.
Ever.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Now, once you get into a relationship with a woman and you've been with her for years, right? You can have a conversation and say, hey, there's Chinese and pizza. Let's, which one do you prefer? Now, she's earned the right to even have that conversation with you at that point. You see what I'm saying? But a chick you just met, we need to see if you can follow these instructions. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the core of our relationship, is that you need to understand how to follow my lead, how to be under my program. So the thing is that a lot of guys, they get manipulated because they don't understand this, and then they fall into following the woman. Right. You see what I'm saying? So that's how women can fucking run game on you, because if you don't have your own program, they could implement their program from the jump, and then you just follow that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And the crazy part too is that after you've established a certain amount of consistency and longevity in a relationship, your girl won't even like, she'll get annoyed if you ask her what she wants.
Right.
You understand? Because I'm serious, because when it comes to certain things, she'll know and realize how great your taste is. She'll trust in your taste. So when you ask her what does she want, she'll look at you like, nigga, please just pick a place. Right. Because usually you're better at this than I am. You know what I'm saying? She'll just be like, nah, I'll trust me, honey, I trust your judgment. Go ahead and pick the restaurant. You get what I'm saying? Because she already know that for the majority of the relationship in the last few years, whenever you pick a restaurant, it always turns out great.
Right.
She's always had a good time, and she's always had good food, and she tells you to order for her and all that type of shit. You understand? This is how it works when you trust in yourself, and then your woman trusts in you as well.
Right. Real talk. So now we have the last one, number 7. So the 7th way women run game on modern males is saying they are not like most women. Okay. So whenever a chick says, I'm not like most girls, I'm not like most women, I'm different, I'm not like those other women. Women love to again gaslight and say, oh, well, you was dealing with these hoes, I'm not like those girls, I'm not like those women, right? Oh, maybe it's the women you're picking, I'm not like them. You feel what I'm saying? And what you got to understand is that when women do this and guys believe women when they say this, that's where they're running game on you, and then they do the manipulation. Because what happens is that if a guy's attracted to a woman, right, his attraction for her makes him want to believe what she's saying. You understand? Like, so what happens is, let's say a guy, he sees a chick, and let's say he thinks she's a baddie or whatever the fuck it is, right? He's like, oh my gosh, she's so bad. I like, I'm attracted to her, whatever. So the woman he says, I want to do this. And she says, well, I don't really think we should do that, or I don't want to do that because I'm not like these other girls. So, I'm not going to go with that because I'm different. Now, because he's attracted to her and interested in her, right? Then he's going to be like, okay. And then that makes him like her more, because now he thinks there's something special about her. You see what I'm saying? So he falls into that fucking trap. But what happens is that this is how women can run game on you and manipulate you, because from that point, when you believe that she's not like other women, right, then you start treating her differently. As soon as you start treating her differently, she's running the show. You see what I'm saying? And then once she starts running the show, you're following her. And a lot of guys don't even realize they do this. And it's very subtle too, a lot of times, where like you say to a girl, hey, let's go get a drink this Friday. And then she's like, actually, I don't really drink like that. Right. And then she's like, can we go, to get sushi instead or something like that? And then you fucking change your plans to get sushi or get some other shit because you want to be in the presence of this woman. You feel what I'm saying? And so what she's essentially saying is, listen, I'm different. You understand? So anything that you're trying to make happen, she could always go back to the fact that she's different, and then you'll put up with it or deal with it because it's going off of the premise that she's different.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Miles, those are that shit though. Crazy.
Well, until you prove yourself to be different, you're all the same to me.
Right. Exactly.
And like all women are the same until she proves herself to fit into my life as an asset to me. She's the same as every other female. You get what I mean? So, and again, this again has to do with guys not understanding their value and understand that, you know, a lot of these dudes are talking about, oh my God, like she's a good woman, or, you know, she's wifey material, or she's this and she's that. Yo, she means nothing to me until she shows herself to be an asset to me.
Right.
You understand? Nothing, because remember, I'm him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have everything that I need. So how is she gonna prove her importance to me unless she actually shows herself to be important?
Right.
So what you telling me that you're not like other women? What does that means? Nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Not like other girls. So
right.
You haven't shown me how you're different from other women yet.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first meeting, the first date. I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what value you show to my life.
Right.
God, this is why we encourage you guys to design a life for yourself. So no woman can come and try to impress you with nothing.
Right. And on top of that, even if she's different, it don't matter because you still got to follow my lead anyway. So whatever you're doing is still going to be under the program. So you're going to be the same as any other woman who would be fucking with me anyway.
Exactly.
So what difference does it make that you're different? You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't even make no difference. I was like, yo. And that's what I'm saying with guys who don't got a program or guys who don't lead. What happens is y'all are impressed by that because y'all are looking for a woman to come in ready-made.
Mm-hmm.
No program. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy because you still got to teach a woman how to be with you, right? So what difference does it make that she's different?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, because listen, my thing is this, is that, you know, all that needs to be the same is that you follow rules and you're cooperative.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? That's all we need. That's all we care about. You know what I mean? But guys, call in. We got maybe 10 minutes left. Call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Let's get some of these questions real quick. And after that, we will be out of here. So it says, Miles, what did you think of Lupita Nyong'o at the Oscars last night? She looked great, and I heard she is recently single. Time to slide in her DMs. This nigga is wild.
Man, she needs to gain back some of that weight. She looked too skinny to me. That's what I think, but that's about it. I don't have nothing else to say.
It says, isn't it better to be cocky than confident, since being cocky arouses emotions in the woman, and being confident does not necessarily, since confidence can arouse indifference in her? Well, the thing is this, is that if you're just being cocky just to be cocky, but you're not confident, it's not going to matter because you're not confident.
Exactly.
If your cockiness is coming from or through confidence, then that's one thing, right? But the thing is that if you're, see, this is the thing, and this is the problem with what you're saying here, is that trying to be or do anything to get a rise out of a woman necessarily isn't necessarily a good thing. It should just be more so, this is how you do things because this is how you do things. And then respond to you a certain way because how you do things is the way you're doing it. So she's responding to how you really are. You see what I'm saying? So you might be cocky or you might say something that sounds cocky, but it should really come from a place of truth and honesty, not necessarily you trying to put on a cocky uniform or fucking, cocky persona to try to, get with women. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the thing. It says, do you guys agree when people who have kids, say, for example, once kids are born is not about you anymore? Oh, I think he's saying like when people say, oh, when you have kids, it's all about your kids. and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't agree with that, and maybe that's why I don't have any kids, because it's always about me in all situations of my life. What the fuck? Like, I'm supposed to like.
I think it depends on how you it's a decision that you have to make as a man, right? It's a decision that you have to make as a man. But I honestly believe that once you decide to have kids, and that is true to some extent. That's what I think. If you once you decide to have kids, then it's like, well, because you gotta go get resources to keep your kids alive. You gotta feed them niggas. You gotta clothe them and all of this and all of that. And like you said, Lucario, that's probably the reason why I don't have kids, because I know me personally how I love life. I know that if I was to have kids, then I would fuck with that.
Right.
And I don't want nothing to fuck with that. That's how much I love my own life. And I love to move at my own pace and do my own thing and live and experience life how I want to experience it. And I know me personally, having a kid would disrupt that, because that's the type of man I would be. I would be about my kids.
Right.
I would take that whole shit way too seriously. And then, my life wouldn't be the same. And so that's why I don't have kids.
Right. Because I don't even like the idea of that thought. Like, oh, it's not about you anymore. Like, what? Like, then why do it? I don't understand. Like, I would never, bro. Like, are you serious? Like, if that's really the case, I wouldn't do it. And the thing is that if I did, I feel like you still have to find a way to make it about you, and or find a way to not think it's not about you anymore. Because I feel like that type of attitude sucks the life out of you, and in some form or fashion, it like kills a certain energy in you. Because of course you probably love your kid or all that other stuff. But what I'm saying is the thing of it's not about you anymore. I don't like that thought, because even people say that about marriage or being in a relationship. They'll be like, well, you with your woman, so it's not about you anymore. You gotta make sure that she's happy. I'm like, what? Like, no, man, that's crazy to me. That shit crazy. All right, it says, what exactly does caring what others think look like? Is it tapering your life to what you think others want? It's just looking for validation, looking for them to pat you on the back and make you feel good based on their opinions about you. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what that's about. It says, question from Miles. I have a memory of you skydiving a while ago. Do you have any lessons from this crazy experience? Did you discover new layers of your identity?
No, just a few things got confirmed. And it's like I tell you guys all the time, from the day you're born, you're given a death sentence. And skydiving made that super real for me, right? Going up in the plane and looking at what I was getting ready to do as far as jumping out of a plane, it was like, wow, this could literally be the last few minutes of your life if things don't go right.
Right.
But at the same time, you just paid this man to help you do this. You went out of your way to come all the way out here to pay someone to help you experience this. So what it really did to me was show me that life is really all about experiences, and you're here to experience and live and do shit and know how you feel and think and respond to different, stimuli in life. That's what this life shit is really about, because everything in between, life has a start and it has an end. So the beauty of life is everything in between. You understand? So if you're not living, if you're choosing to not do things out of fear, then you're stopping yourself from experiencing. So,
right. So you said, on the subject skydiving, how long did the actual drop last?
Well, there's two different parts of the drop. There's free fall, and then there is the parachuting. So the free fall was maybe about 20 to 30 seconds, and then the parachuting was like another maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. This says, are women like this by nature, and it's up to us to learn game? So basically what you got to understand is that women are responding to men. So if you are the type of guy who's weak, who's gullible, who's naive, this is how women will treat you. If you're a guy who has game, women are going to treat you the opposite. You see what I'm saying? So remember, like, This is why we tell you guys for you to take accountability. You understand what I'm saying? Because women are only going to do what you allow. You understand? This is what we try to tell y'all. So if you allow a woman into your life and, you know, she's doing these things and you keep her there because you don't know any better, that's on you. You got to know better. This is why you got to learn game. This says, look, Carl, why do you like to argue with people on Instagram Reels so much? I saw one of your comments with at least 2,000 replies coming after your ass. This because that's marketing. People go to the page and then they follow me after that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how you got to do it. It says me wanting her to run game in me. Pause. Is it another way of real game, no theory subject from yesterday about participating in your own demise? Yeah. Well, the thing is that part of because remember, like we say, you allow the woman to do this. So part of you wants it to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Part of you wants it to happen or else it wouldn't happen. Because this is the thing. The reason why it doesn't happen to me and Miles, because there's no part of us that wants that to happen. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, we shut that shit down immediately. You see what I'm saying? So if we're dealing with a woman, or let's say we go on a date with a chick, and let's say she's like, hey, Miles, can you cash at me $50 on Match? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's over. You know what I mean? That's that. Because we don't want no parts of that shit. All right, it says, Lakari, does confidence need to be displayed over a certain amount of time for it to be real? Meaning, if you wake up and suddenly decide to become confident, wouldn't that be unrealistic? Guys, remember, confidence is already in you. You have to recognize it. That's what so it's not a thing where you're trying to do things or find confidence. It's already there.
Right.
It's already there. You just don't recognize it. So because you don't recognize it, you can't see it in order to be it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to see it. That's the thing. It's like if I put a bunch of money, bags of money into a car, but then I put a bunch of dust on the car and the windows is all blacked out, right? The money is in there. You just can't see it. You got to wash the windows away. You understand? You got to wash the windows, make the shit clean. So same thing, you got to wash off the fucking insecurity, self-doubt, and all the bullshit that society has conditioned you to believe about you, and then you will start to see that confidence.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Let me see.
I'll say this too about confidence. If you have trouble building or developing confidence, start with gratitude. Start for being grateful for your life, for yourself, for everything in your life that is good and positive. Start by being grateful for that. And if you have trouble with that, please go to masculineidentitymembership.com and watch the video How to Become Grateful.
Right. So it says if you guys match with a girl and she has a pretty face and she wants to get together, but there are no good body shots, should you ask for body pics before you agree to go out with her? Yes. Be like, yo, send me a picture of you from head to toe.
Yeah, I need a full length photo of you.
That's it. That is it. Is there ever a situation like in this caller's case where you can restart the vetting process even after 3 months of smashing? Yeah, well, that's what I would suggest for him to do. So let's say if he's just like, you know what, there's something about this girl and blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. She got to start over. So from this Saturday when he's supposedly supposed to smash, they should just keep smashing for another 3 months. And then, you see what I'm saying? Start that shit over. You can start the vetting process over. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes you might need to, if it gets down to that point, if you feel like you want to keep this shit going with this woman, because she still has to go through the same process. So meaning, and this is the thing, you should let her know, like, hey, listen, you know, when you hit me up, I'm gonna need you to hit me up at the time I tell you, right? Or else we can't continue this. You see what I'm saying? And then she has to adhere to that and then be consistent long term. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. Let me see. Next joint. At the end of the day, what's the difference between game and just being yourself? Isn't this the same shit that this nigga said the other day? I think on the Real Game No Theory show.
Yeah.
He said the difference between game and just being yourself.
Yeah, the other guy said, "Why do I need game if I just be myself or something like that?"
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. So what happens is that having game is being yourself, but most of y'all are not being yourself. So the thing is like, okay, cool, but you're not being yourself. Because if you were being yourself, then you would understand game, but you're not being yourself, which is why you don't understand game. So a lot of times guys, they don't want to adhere to game. So they're like, oh, well, why don't, can't you just be yourself? Yes, that's what you're supposed to be. You see, the thing is that y'all are purposely not being yourselves. Because check this out. How many times do you guys see women and in your mind, you say, man, I fucked the shit out of her. But then when we tell y'all to go and tell the girl that you want to fuck, but Lucario, she ain't gonna go for that. But Lucario, Miles, I can't say that to a chick. So are you being yourself or are you being a pussy? So this is what we saying. So y'all talk about all this be yourself shit, but you're not being yourself. So what are we talking about here? Crazy. Says Lucario, I've never had a girlfriend because I'm young, 27, nigga, that ain't young. And just want to clap. A lot of girls see this as a red flag and freak out over this. Is it okay to bend the truth to make them not? What happened, Miles?
He asked me the same question on my live this morning.
Oh my goodness. So
I'll leave this to you.
So wait a second. I'm confused. So you said you just want to smash, right? Are you smashing though? That's what I want to know. Are you smashing? Because if you're smashing, then just smash and do what you're doing and keep it pushing. But if you're not smashing and you think the way to smash is to bend the truth and act like a person that you're not, that's a bunch of bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to know what it is. You'd have to call in because I would need to ask you some more questions about that shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? You said, so women run game on thirsty, needy dudes who don't know they're worthy or their worth. Crazy. Yes, absolutely. What about if she sees me talking to other girls and she starts crying saying, why am I never enough for you? So, so this is the thing. It depends though, because are you in a relationship with this woman, a monogamous relationship, and she sees you hollering at other girls and she's crying because of that, then that's a legitimate reason as to why she's crying. You understand what I'm saying? But if it's a situation where, let's say, you are talking to some girl and just on some regular shit and she's being overly crazy about that could be her just being extremely insecure. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is that if she's crying, right, just about, feeling a certain type of way to try to get you to stop doing something or whatever it is like that, in general, that's more of a manipulation thing, because she could be crying because she's insecure, right? Or she could be crying because you're fucking cheating. You feel what I'm saying? That's two legitimate reasons why she would be crying. But if she's crying just to try to get you to fucking, bend over and do some shit that she wants you to do, that's another thing. You see what I'm saying? Let me see where we at. Where are we at with this question? Why y'all don't talk about how white women fetishize black men? Many black women made videos about it. We don't.
Wait, hold on. Johnny Souls, why don't you start your own YouTube channel and talk about it? Next question.
Right. Like, who gives a fuck about a chick fetishizing you? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What's your perspective of faking it till you make it and having a sense of delusion to where you want to be? Would you say they are one and the same with game or totally different? Well, this is the thing. I remember, I think it was Eric Thomas said this. He said, don't fake it till you make it. Feel it until it becomes real. You feel what I'm saying? So that's it. You ain't got to fake shit. Says Lucara, what does embracing yourself fully look like from ground zero? Go to masculineidentitymembership.com.
Facts.
You can you'll learn all that stuff. If a girl says she is looking for a short-term fun on profile, can you skip the FaceTime and message them for a hookup. My brother, go to badboymembership.com.
X.
Because we have programs on the badboymembership.com right now called Advanced Online Game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person, how to take pictures that'll get you later online dating sites, and how to send messages that'll get you later online dating apps. So I would not suggest that you just text her and tell her to come over, because there's certain things that you should do before that happens, and it's all on the membership. So make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. This says, why do girls long it out about having a boyfriend? As soon as I ask them, you single/boyfriend, they still want my attention in the club, public bars, and entertain the conversation. What? Long it out? What the hell is long it out? Is he saying they still trying to talk to you? Well, listen, if you talk to them and they tell you that they got a boyfriend, be like, all right, good night, and then just walk away. Y'all act like chicks be, blocking the door and not letting you leave and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is this thing with y'all just can't do shit? It says, in the game, which is more important, the timing in when you do something or having patience when you're doing something? Both. All of that is important. Mm-hmm. All of it. If a girl leaves hits of sexual interest during a conversation and you miss it, is it game over?
Yes, it's game over. Move on.
You're not observant. What attracts a woman to a street dude opposed to a nerd? Is it because he don't give a fuck? Is it because he's more attractive? I always use, okay, guys, if somebody said, do you want pizza or do you want salad? You're most likely going to choose the pizza. Why? Because the pizza is more attractive, even though salad is probably better for you. So you nice guys out there, objectively speaking, is probably better for her. But the bad boy is the pizza. He's exciting. He's attractive. It's really that simple. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's really that simple. That's how that works. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it, man. We're done with the questions, man. We are
perfect. All right,
we are finished. So, guys,
shout out to King Dow. Make sure y'all go check out King Dow, man. Yes, sir. Check out King Dow at 1325 East Madison Street. Doors open at 5. May 25th, Saturday, May 25th, King Dow, Mosiah, and E. Brown is going to be at Chop Suey. That is 1325 East Madison Street, Seattle, Washington. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. $15. $18 at the door, $15 if you get the tickets. All right. So shout out to King Dow for providing some music today. That shit was fire. All right. Sure. And yeah, man, shout out to all the other Media Monday artists. Make sure y'all go check out the Media Monday playlist and check out the other artists, man. There's nothing but hits on there. We got some creative people doing the Media Mondays thing, man. We appreciate all the artists, and shout out to all the callers and the trolls and everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all for the questions and everything that has been Media Mondays. Thank you. Oh, and don't forget, make sure y'all go get the soap.
Yeah, get the soap, people. Get the soap. Get it. Get a Masculine Identity membership.
Yes, sir. Oh, and by the way, there's one jar of the shea butter left. There's only one jar of shea butter left. If you're gonna order the shea butter, please order it now while it's still cold, because I don't sell shea butter in the warm months because it's just not going to survive during shipping. So if you want the shea butter, please order the last jar I got now. So while it's still cold. All right. So we appreciate it, guys. Yeah, man.
All right, people. That's pretty much it, man. Check me out tomorrow with Steve at noon. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we'll make it happen. All right. So we appreciate all y'all tuning in, and we will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We go.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle. Struggle creates strength. and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Yeah.